Hey, welcome everybody to episode 6 of our 25-day push-up challenge, spreading awareness for PTSD and depression, and also spreading awareness on the solution to PTSD and depression. Alright, so I've got something pretty cool planned for the next few episodes, and it's all going to be about the fruit of the Spirit. But before I get into that, I actually want to find out how many of you guys know that once you start pursuing something or following in something in your life, you begin to produce of it. For example, if you begin studying, you'll produce good results. If you begin stealing, you'll get better at stealing. Alright, it's pretty simple. The more you start doing something, the more you're going to get better at it, as well as once you accept a new belief in your life, you're going to produce things that that belief says you should, or says you should. So for example, if you believe that, let's think of an example. If you believe that partying is the best life you can live, what are you going to do? You're going to go out every weekend and party. Might not necessarily be the best thing, but it's what you're going to do because you believe it. So why am I telling you guys all of this? Well, basically I want to tell you guys that once you guys accept the solution that we have offered you to PTSD and depression, that solution being Jesus and the Holy Spirit, you're going to start producing something. What are we going to produce? Well, good thing we've got the Bible, huh? So the Bible tells us that the fruit of the Spirit, in Galatians chapter 5 verse 22 to 23, it tells us that the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such there is no law. Alright, those are the 9 fruits that you produce once you accept the Spirit into your life. That is beautiful, beautiful fruit. If I had to see that as actual fruit, it'd probably be the best damn orange I've ever seen in my life, like a fat, juicy one, you know what I'm saying? So I actually want to talk to you guys about love, and it goes something like this. We are capable of loving each other because we were loved first. Our Heavenly Father created us for relationship. He wants to know us intimately and also wants us to know Him intimately. Communion takes place between man and God. Alright, or at least it should. And what is communion? Communion means this, folks: the sharing or exchanging of intimate thoughts and feelings. Alright, so I guess what I'm trying to get to that is that if you are suffering from PTSD, or if you are suffering from depression, do things in love. Alright, love is one of the main things that we need in this world, more of every day, and it's something that we need to believe in, something we need to practice. Alright, for those of you who perhaps don't have PTSD or depression but know people who do, approach those people in love. Be kind with them, be patient. Alright, love is something, it's the best feeling in the world. And how do I know this? Because I can feel the love of my Father on me daily. Alright, and because we were loved first, we now have the capability to love each other. So I actually want to leave you guys with a few scriptures just to meditate on concerning love. Alright, so the first one is Ephesians chapter 4 verse 2. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 2. Do everything in love. Plain and simple. Do everything in love. Alright, I'll challenge you to this. For the next 2 days, 3 days, or a week, or the next 2 months, or entire lifetime, whenever you do something, ask yourself, am I doing this in love? Am I doing this with the approach of love? Alright, if you're not, why are you doing it? Is there any point to doing it? Is it going to make a difference? I don't know. But if you do it in love, the other person will feel it. The quality of whatever you're doing will be much better as well. I can guarantee you that. So do everything in love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4 to 5. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Alright, as I was speaking yesterday, that sometimes a lot of people with PTSD and depression can fall into a victim mentality. And a lot of people without PTSD and depression as well fall into that mentality. And once you start practicing everything in love and you start holding no record of wrongs, there's no reason for you to have that victim mentality. it falls away. And once you get out of that grip, you can start being free. Alright? So love is Jesus. Jesus is love. Jesus is the answer. So practice everything in love and you'll be saved from PTSD and from depression. I promise you. Alright? And now I'm going to do my 25 push-ups in love and hope that what I produce is good muscles. Alright? Awesome. Ciao.
Sixteen, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.